Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Here's what happened on our previous shows. We're streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
All right, welcome and good evening, everybody. Hang on, we're having some spatial difficulties. Thank you for joining us.
Make some room.
Right here at PBKC, coming to you live-ish from beautiful West Palm Beach, Florida, at 1111 North Congress Avenue, located conveniently across the street from Palm Beach International Airport. I'm Matt Fagan, joined by the earnestly speaking one, Ernest Christian.
Mr. Fagan, how you doing today?
I don't know. These glasses are like, can't even see me.
You look
I'm like John Cena. You can't even see me. All you see is these bright reflections. All right.
Did I tell you you follow me on Twitter?
Uh,
Yeah, it's crazy. Out of nowhere. It's not random.
all right. What we have here for you tonight is an excellent show. We've got the final table of our $10,000 guarantee Friday day tournament.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's you got the payouts over there. Yes.
Yes, right here.
Or the structure. Oh, uh-oh.
No,
Naughty, naughty.
No, I do not have the structure.
All right.
We'll get that in a second.
We'll get the payouts first, but I saw it was just over $13K in the prize pool for this $10K guarantee. So no matter what happens, somebody's getting paid. All right. So let's go over the field. Looking over at the table, the players are just gathering, and they're getting some instructions. All right, so let's get right into the players. In seat one, we've got Brian Nelly. He's from Palm Beach Gardens. His hobbies include poker.
Who knew?
His occupation is a professional kayak angler.
Interesting.
Yeah, and he plays poker, and he put angler in his occupation. So keep an eye on seat one, everybody. Yeah, and anything else he would like to add? Feel better, babe.
All right, seat two, we got a popular one here, Brian Forlan. He's from Chicago. Nickname was Forlan.
No, Chicago.
Chicago.
That's how the natives pronounce it.
Chicago. Yeah. Hobbies of poker and soccer. His occupation is he's a poker player. Largest poker score, 23,000. Favorite quote: "Winning is not for everyone."
In seat three, we got Josh Multack from West Palm. His nickname is Doc. His hobbies include poker and South Korean cinema.
Interesting.
His occupation is a doctor. His largest poker score is 5K. And anything else? Oh, guys, this is not scripted. This is literally the first time I'm saying this.
Show it for proof.
And
for proof.
yes, I'm just looking at this for the first time. And as play-by-play guys, we have to be neutral.
He's telling the truth here for the record.
F that. Go C3. He said, and anything else he'd like to add? The Panthers will win 4 straight and beat Tampa.
Amen. Let's hope it happens, brother.
Wow, I'm firmly in your corner there.
You guys got work to do, though. All right,
Josh.
seat four, we got Greg Bloom. He's from Delray Beach. His hobbies are poker, tennis, and skiing. His occupation is IT project manager. His largest poker score is $2,600.
Okay, the players are almost ready. Let's jump over to the table while we continue our intros. In seat 5, we've got Jim from West Palm. And he is an orthopedic surgeon, and that's all the info he gave us.
All right, seat 6, another favorite here. We got Robbie Eugene. He's from Boynton Beach. His nickname is Robbie. His hobbies are playing poker and soccer. Largest poker score, $28K.
Nice. In seat 7, we've got Eric from Moscow. His nickname is MR555. His hobbies and occupation are both golf. His largest poker score is 7,700, and his favorite quote is, "It is what it is."
Seat 8, we got Michael Stewartson. He's from Boynton Beach. Nickname is Mike. Hobbies, basketball. Occupation, food service director.
Nice. And finally, in seat 9, we've got Steve Caitlin from Loxahatchee. His nickname is the Dog Father. His occupation is dog boarding and training. His largest poker score is 25K, and that's your field for our final table. Chaka Khan, bro.
Let's go. Steffi Moe, what's up? Yes, deuces still suck.
And jumping right into the action. All right, Josh is going to let that K6 go. Yes, I have to root for Josh now. Go,
No,
Josh,
hey, listen,
go.
nothing wrong with that.
Go, Josh, go.
We had two pretty depressing nights, Matt, you and I. The
Uh-oh.
Panthers losing, Heat losing on as well last night.
All right,
so.
I shouldn't have, like, knocked the table.
That wasn't you.
While cheering
That's
for that.
not
I
you,
messed up
trust
the
me.
camera.
That is not
from
you.
way
I
over
swear to
here.
you.
I'm very sorry, everybody. I thought about smacking it again. Maybe that'll fix it, like
Hey,
the
fix it.
Fonz.
Maybe
All right, Brian with one of my favorite hands, two ladies at the same time. Could be a very special time in a young man's
He's going
life.
to, I think, is that a 3-bet?
No, that's more than 3-bet. Oh, it is 3-bet.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, because of the raise before it. Okay.
Right.
I thought it was a 6x bet. Everybody loves the ladies, but do the ladies love you back? Sometimes they do.
He won the hand. No
sometimes,
flop, though.
sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't.
By the way, we are on YouTube, of course, on the chat. Join us on the chat, PBKC Poker. Also on Twitch as well, too. Join the chat and keep us occupied here,
Uh-huh.
What's up, Jason?
He says,
That's my boy, Jason.
he's either really happy or he's suddenly a sheep. Oh, yes. Yes, Jason, exactly like back in college. Fond memories.
College.
Whenever I'm feeling bad, I go
Long time?
I go right back to there.
Long time.
With the two ladies.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
We get some haters.
Ooh.
We get some haters saying, I'm going to tell your wife. I'm like, who?
Steve Full 10-9 suited.
She was one of the ladies, dude.
Steve Full 10-9 suited.
Yeah. Interesting.
Jinx.
Jinx. The jinx is real. At least I hope it's real.
It's a chip count there. Kind of tight on chips there on top. Got Jim in 490. Yeah, Robbie 445. Steve 400K. Brian Ed in 350. And then it gets a little bit of a dip there. 280, 260, 185.
Break a mirror. 7 years bad luck. I mean, is it just that you, or can you like put that on somebody? Because I'm gonna drive up to Tampa,
Right.
break all the mirrors in the frickin' building.
I would love to. Would love to. Go Panthers, definitely.
All right, Michael's got some suited K9. You got to play the K9 at the Kennel Club, or we'll take it as disrespect.
You raised 35K there.
And make fun of you. Yes, we're watching. That's how we know what to say.
You're famous, Forlon. You're famous now.
Yes.
You've seen me on a final table every weekend here now on the stream.
Right.
So far, a pretty conservative start. A little bit of raises, everybody folds. 3-bet, everybody folds. No, we haven't seen a flop yet. 3 hands in.
Nope.
This could be a long one.
Yes.
There's a payouts.
Here's our payouts. Yeah, so 3,700 for the winner. This actually paid out 15 spots, but 15 people can't fit on this table, so we done paid out 6 spots already before we got here. While we're here, I get a lot of both in chat and in real life people saying, when do we get to pick your play apart and watch you sweat up on a stream? Well, poker gods willing, next week. Or not next week, the week after that. I'm flying out to Vegas to do the WSOP Dealers Only events, which does stream. So if I make the final table in that one, you guys feel free to watch, and so I can show you, either I show you how it's done, or you could make fun of me as I fail horribly.
Yeah.
All right, it's aces, it's sevens. Oh.
We finally got a flop.
And on the
Whoa!
river!
C3. Isn't that your boy?
After falling behind so badly, not quite 2-0, but pretty bad, the comeback on the river. Oh, I want to take this as an open so bad. I want to take it as an open so bad. Bolts flopping a set against us, but we'll river those Tampa goons.
That's crazy.
Yes, we did.
It's a big win.
I don't know if we're all rooting
It's a
for
big
him, but
win for him.
I'm rooting for him.
It's a big win too because he was on last in chips.
Yeah.
So it's a big win for him.
That got him out of the. Well, it's
The
not
cellar.
gonna quite get him out of the danger zone.
He was
but
8 big
close.
blinds going to that hand. So now he's 18 big blinds over. So We'll see what happens there.
Oh, yeah, Jason, it says it's not just final table. If they do like a featured table of that on day 1, because it will be the first event of the WSOP this year.
Yes.
It's event number 1. So I
Well,
might not have to make the final.
well,
Maybe
I
I'll
wish-
be on a featured table.
Well, I wish you luck and Godspeed in that event. Keep us updated, of course.
Don't wish me Godspeed. Wish me no suckouts. I'll take that over Godspeed every frickin' time. Because like just now, I was so confident in Josh and his aces, and then a 7 right there on the flop. And I'm like, really?
I mean, maybe it's an omen for the series. Who knows?
I hope so. And then a rivered ace to bail him out. Fantastic.
So Steve, like long story short, he helped me out in a huge spot because I raised 4 hands in a row when I got into the new table. But I had really good hands, you know? The 4th time, the 3rd time he's like, well, you think you're going to run over the table, this and that, raising every hand. Well,
That could
then
be a
I
double-edged
had it
sword.
quick.
Like if I come back, they're like, how did you make that move? How did you not call that obvious bluff? And I'll be like, yeah, I know.
1.7 mil.
A pimp named Hawk is raiding with a part. I'm unfamiliar with this.
1.7 mil. And I have 5 king. So like in reality,
I have
What
no idea what
the
that is.
flip?
What is that? A
I'm
pimp
very
named Hawk.
confused what I'm
What is
seeing.
that?
I have no idea. All right, and Greg raising with the king queen.
We don't know what Eric
Robbie
has.
with his mystery hand.
In the box there, Robbie and Eric.
Cards in the box. They're your friend.
So we got a little bit of excitement there in the 4th hand, this final table, and then back to the conservative.
Back to the grind.
Raise, fold.
Yep.
You know,
All right, we'll see if I can practice what I preach, because I always preach the biggest thing, one of the most important things you could have in a tournament,
yeah.
if you want to do well, is patience. Because
now
it's easy to see all the exciting hands and all the action, but honestly, over the course of a whole tournament, there's just a lot of folding and waiting for your spots involved.
And as you say that, our guy Skyler here is approaching here with some food here.
I already ate.
Was that a burger? Really? You went basic this week?
Is it? You didn't go to the?
No salmon, nothing,
You
no,
didn't swing by the Paddock Restaurant for their fabulous new menu, open
kidding
for
me?
dinners at 6:30 on Fridays and Saturdays. Wow,
Unbelievable.
thought he was a team player, but I guess not. I recommend the steak sandwich. It's excellent.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Dinner is from 6 on Friday and Saturday night, not
Oh.
6:30.
Interesting.
So anybody in the stream that was thinking of watching, oh, it's not quite 6:30, maybe I'll wait a little bit. No, don't wait. They're open now.
Oh, we got Jesse's our dealer in the box right now.
Yep. All right, we're going to start with Brian F. Brian and Brian, the brothers. Josh with his AK. Let's see if it's a good day. Yeah, AK, it's normally a no-brainer on what to play that pre-flop, but when you're looking at a raise in front of you, it gets a little sticky. I wouldn't repop.
This could get really
But
frisky.
Josh looks like he's going to
gonna
repop.
call. Yep.
No, he's going to repop.
Yep, he is. And grab an 8.
And 8s. And this is a big reason why I wouldn't do it. Because I get people say, oh, well, they call when I do that. I'm like, oh, I get at least 4 people to call when I do that with ace-king. And it's usually things like 8s or
Yeah, of course.
5s or, stuff like that. Or a suited ace-king. All right, so it's Brian and Josh with his queen 10 suited.
The hearts are going to make him want to call this.
Well, I mean, it's 100K to go, and he's only got 225K, so it's. I don't think he should call.
And it's in the fold.
Yeah, that's either a shove or a fold when you're looking at that action. And I would say, because we call our less than 20 big blinds the danger zone, but all but 3 people are technically in the danger zone.
It's true.
And Josh with kings. Josh is just living right now. See what happens when you put good out into the universe. Good comes back to you.
Yep. Go Cats. That's a raise.
I was going to say, yeah, if you call from that, if you call with that, you're fired from poker.
Yeah. Don't get too cute, you know what I mean? It's a limping for value. As everyone folds to him.
Right. Ace magnets, though, by the way. So
Listen,
yeah,
look,
raise it. You don't need ace rag calling
it's
and
not
then
a lot of
spiking
chips
one on
though,
the
but
flop.
again,
No.
it's not a lot of chips, but again,
Well,
when
you don't need a lot.
but again, when you're on the bottom of the barrel on the chip count, you know, anything counts at this point.
Right.
You add to your stack.
Even if it's a free round of blinds.
Absolutely.
If
It's-
you just
it's
take
free
down the
money.
blinds and the ante. It's all right.
Absolutely.
All right, Josh is first with his 8-4. What? Wow, nobody likes their hand. I'm thinking about calling. Nope. Steve's got AK on the button. Brian wakes up in the big blind with yaks. We could see some fireworks here. All in. Dun, 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 dun.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he liked his AK and out to call with it.
I mean, 2 overs.
The showdown.
Fight.
Brian's all in with his yaks. Ooh, an ace and a king. The pain. The pain. The river. Ooh, no jack for you.
And Brian F. is eliminated.
Steve wins. Brutality.
Probably looking over at Josh when he said you spiked a set on the river.
Yeah.
Why can't I?
So Brian F. will collect 336 there.
$336 on a 130 buy-in. So
Double up. Almost double up, yeah.
pretty good for a few hours work.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, the old dead small gag. No value, guys. Everybody fold. I hear it many times as a dealer.
All the time.
But the ante and the big blind, I mean, it's a bit of a misnomer. There's like no value. I'm like, actually there is.
Oh,
but,
no,
you know.
yeah, exactly.
Back before we had the big blind ante, yes, that would be a case. No value. All right, K5 suited for Michael, and he'll raise it for reasons.
For reasons.
Reasons. Oh, that's the reason. Everybody folds.
Hey.
It's like in that spot, if anybody even has something close to a hand,
Yeah, exactly.
you know, you're gonna get smoked. All right. Speaking of things that are smoked, I mentioned before the Paddock Restaurant with prime steaks, fresh seafood, and a full bar. Dinner from 6 on Friday and Saturday night, and lunch from 11:30 a.m. Wednesday through Sunday. If you'd like to check out the menu, you can head over to pbkennelclub.com. Or give them a call at 561-683-2222, extension 199, to make your reservation. Got me thinking about that smoked salmon over there.
Oh,
That's what made me
you get me hungry now, buddy.
Yeah, man. Saw Paddock Jerry earlier playing cash, but I didn't see him until late because it's a safe bet. He was over there at the paddock with that lunch menu. Is it me or is the 80s music playing a little strong? I'm actually picking it up on
A
the
little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, good evening, Apocalypse. Good to see you.
All right, Robbie raised with A-tray suited. Not a heck of a whole lot out there. And Jim's going to defend his big blind with his Jack 7. Gets a 7. Gets the best of the flop, actually. And gets bet into. I don't think Jim is scared of a 10, so he'll call that bet. Trio spades. So Robbie picks up a small pair, but that's actually bad for him.
He's on the
So
help.
make
He has,
him more
he has 4
confidence.
outs.
Oh,
He got his out.
He got his
out.
ace.
He had
had
4
two
outs. He got
yeah,
it.
he had 2 outs
Yep.
before, but got one of the 2 outs. So.
They call that runner.
Not really. He just needed the ace. the
Well,
three,
yeah, he hit his
the
3
three
and his
was
8.
completely
Oh,
irrelevant.
right, but he hit his 3 and his ace. Caught up. He was way behind.
Well, yeah, he definitely caught up. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is that's not runner. Like if one of the if one of the cards ends up not mattering, I wouldn't call that runner. Now if it was ace, yeah, that's runner.
I guess you got a point there. I guess if you get technical, I guess you got a point there.
Yeah, he just needed the ace on that one. And shocking absolutely no one. The boss is watching.
Hey, boss man.
No, not that one.
Hey, boss man. The tall one, right?
Not the big boss man.
The tall one. The real big one.
I'll have to get your brain out of wrestling mode 'cause you say stuff like that.
The big boss man?
So looks like no one's gonna call that mystery hand. I'll never know what kind of cards those were. And speaking of cards, you never know what'll be there. We got the card show coming up.
Yes, we do.
On Sunday. This Sunday, May 29th. A
Well,
sports card and memorabilia. No, next Sunday.
Yeah.
That's what I said, May 29th.
Yeah, next week.
Free admission, door prizes, live breaks, great food, full bars, and plenty of free parking. And like I said, you'll never know what you'll find there. If you do find something pretty rare, try not to let anybody know that you know how rare and valuable it is, like I did last time. Probably cost myself some money. Caramel says lots of grind here tonight. Love it. All right, Robbie's going to play along with his 9-7 suited against Brian's AJ. And Robbie gets the best of it.
It's a 7.
Lucky 7 so
Brian,
far, anyway.
Brian has 4 outs.
Yep.
That didn't help him.
Needs an A or a J. And Brian's like, you know what? Nah. It's cool.
Live for another day.
10, 15, 15. You can really put the pressure on the small stacks. It's not like cash where you can just rebuy and the blinds never raise or increase, rather. Tournament poker, you can expect that extra element of pressure. Especially if you're short stacked and you look at a hand like Steve has now, you may be tempted to overplay it a little bit, but at the same time, you can't sit around, especially when you got good hands. You have to make moves. Like Steve's ace-jack suited versus Josh's ace-queen offsuit. And looks like they're going to scrape this hand. Eric is the current shortest stack, but he doesn't like 10-9 enough to play with these guys. And Michael also folds his big blind. So ace-queen offsuit versus ace-jack suited. To the flop they go.
Ooh,
and, well, nothing really. Pair of 10s with an ace kicker. So right now Josh is out kicking Steve. And still out kicking Steve. that's a little deceptive. He does not have that many outs, everybody. He actually has 1 out to win the hand. Ooh, but he bets he bets Josh out of it.
Representation.
Exactly. You don't always have to have the best hand.
Representation matters, I'm telling you.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I mean, I obviously I agree with that, but I'm just saying, but in the World Poker means a lot
don't
too.
try to take it back.
I'm not taking it back at all.
That was clever how you worked
Yeah.
that in there.
Wink, wink.
Yeah. So I said, I see what you did there. Nice.
Yeah.
The always entertaining commentators. Well, that's nice of you to say, Mojo, but
We try.
sometimes when we go downstairs and you get confronted by a player, gets right in, he says, "Get wrecked, not flush, huh?" I'm like, oh, I guess he didn't like that much. All right, Robbie's got the snowman. He's got good poker habits. Even more now, because now he's starting to put his cards in the box. Steve's got 9s. Oh, and Brian's got kings. Michael's got 5s. Does anybody not have a pocket pair? Let me look down at my info sheets. Maybe I've got like a pair of 7s or something. And all those pocket pairs, nobody tripped up.
Nope, none.
Not one. So Brian's kings are leading the way. And, well, going all in with the best hand. You only got 160K left. And I can't see 5s. Yeah, 5s can't call with 2 overs to that. Can Steve, with his chip stack, call that, though? There's only 1 over to his 9s. Even though his hand is torpedoed.
Single out.
He also has to wonder if Brian's just trying to make a move on him. But he decides, nah. Probably didn't believe that he had a jack, but that's only because he didn't. Now they're folding faster than the graphics can pick them up.
Yeah.
All right, it's Steve's 10-9 versus Brian's flat tire.
I feel like we've seen 10 on a lot today. I saw 110 suited. That Steve actually.
Yeah,
played
we've seen
earlier.
it a bunch, but nobody's played it yet.
Yeah.
So this could be the first time. Nope.
Steve had 10-9 suited diamonds
Right.
and folded it with no raise anything.
Well, he raised with it and won that time. All right, Greg, don't like K8s. Robbie says, nah, 10 deuces for Doyle. It ain't for me. Right to the muck. All right, so it's Brian versus Josh yet again. Brian's got queen 7 versus Josh's queen 6. And Brian using that position. Mojo says Steve is loose in bar poker. He tightens up when there's cash on the line. Mojo, not for nothing, show me someone who isn't loose at bar poker. I'm not saying they don't exist.
Right.
I'm just saying I never met one. Everybody's loose at the bar game, especially when the drinks are flowing.
Yep.
Especially in that second game where everybody's already had a few.
Exactly.
That game is exceedingly loose. Michael with ace-king suited. And he'll make it 45K to go. A lot of people don't like ace-king.
I consider the second most overrated hand in poker,
right.
personally, but
I mean, yes, technically it's just ace high, but connected and especially suited. I mean, it's a heck of a drawing hand.
it's a nice.
It's obvious. It's nothing by itself, but how many
It's
whole hands are something by
It's
themselves?
a good
besides
ISO hand.
pairs?
It's a good ISO hand to have. I will say that. You'd never limp with ace king. Ever.
Right. And Mojo, I'm not saying Steve's not a good bar poker player. I'm saying just show me somebody who's not loose at bar poker. Everybody's loose at bar poker. It's just a different game.
Different environment, you name it.
It's more social. It's, you know, the stakes aren't very high. What are you playing for? $50 bar
Lots
tab?
of drinks.
Right. You know, it's we're not playing for the rent money at the bar poker game. We're playing with $5 for a bar tab. So yes, it's just a looser game. Okay, queen on the turn. And Jim doesn't have that many outs. The computer, or not the computer, but the system counts chopping outs as outs. So only 3 of those outs are real for Jim. Just
true.
the 3s.
This is true.
Everything else is a chop. Everybody's tiltable, Mojo. Everyone. Bill Helmuth taught me that. I'm the greatest player in the world. I'm like, man, you look at him funny, you could tilt that guy. I could just give him like some like sideways, like,
Is that a call?
like pretending I'm cross-eyed, and inside of 5 minutes he'll be tilted at me.
I think we got a call here.
Call. Ace 9, ace straight, and an over.
So Michael will take that one.
Yeah, so not quite enough overcards. So Michael's 9 is going to play. Up and down movements. Stevie B. Yeah, bar poker's all right. I mean, I very rarely play it anymore.
It is what it is with bar poker.
Well, I used to live on top of a bar that had a bar poker game, you know, before I worked here. So I used to play every week because I would just go downstairs,
Right.
bring $5 and my own jug of rum and iced tea,
Yeah.
and just get schnockered and just play. And usually win.
Exactly.
And share my bar tab with all my friends, which is why everybody loved it when I won.
I haven't played bar poker in ages.
Yeah.
At least 10 years. Maybe longer.
Well, sometimes if somebody asks me to come out and they're like, you know, when they're first learning the deal and it's not too much of a drive, you know, I'll still go,
Right.
you know, to that game and help them out. I know several people that tried dealing,
Right.
doing that, and every mistake I'm just looking at them. I'm like, ain't as easy as it looks, is it?
Bar poker is pretty much like bingo.
Oh, it is bingo. Except with drinks, which makes it better than bingo. Are there drinking bingo games? I'm not saying there's not, but I'm just
sure
never
there
heard of
is.
it. I'm like, are there?
Sure, somewhere on the planet.
Well, let's find one, just to try it once, you know? Drinking bingo. I'm intrigued. Of course, that's just the Irishman in me. Put drinking in front of anything. I'm like, sure, I'll give it a spin. At least one time. All right, AJ. What? Jim's not going to play 7 deuce on the button? What? Position, man. I'm kidding. Don't do that ever, kids.
Don't trust at home.
I just know I'm going to get somebody mad at me. They'll be all like, well, I was watching the live stream and Matt told me to play that in that position, so, you know. I get blamed for them losing that, too.
There's a funny joke here. You're a dad like myself, so you probably get this. This guy writes, "My wife wants to take the kids to the zoo. This seems redundant."
Redundantly redundant. Josh is gonna let go of 8-7. Yeah, not a lot to write home. Right as I say, not a lot to write home about. Jin's got aces. Okay, Robbie does he just habitually not believe people?
Probably doesn't.
He raised.
Applying pressure, man.
And Jim he like gave him some side eye right when he threw that. He's like, do you just like not believe me, bro?
Well, about to earn something now because he's going all in.
Oh, thank you, sir. May I have another? Oh, Jim looking to punish Robbie, and not in the fun Las Vegas way either.
Jeez. There's another dad joke
As
here.
I fold that, you naughty, naughty boy.
Robbie's like, got caught in the cookie jar. Another dad joke here. My daughter saw me write something in cursive. Now she thinks I'm bilingual. Jesus.
Yeah, I know you would have snap called ganja, and then you would have got stumped.
Yeah. I think he thought twice about that. Jim's a good player. I've had a pleasure dealing with him a lot, in both in tournament and in cash. Very good player.
All right, Josh is with 10-9 suited. I like suited connectors. I don't love them.
Oh, I love him. And,
I like them.
and by the way, 10-9 again, my favorite,
Right,
my second favorite hand.
with 6 players stacked behind you, depending on how high you raise it, it can get sticky. King deuce suited. Ooh, he's got higher clubs. So that's gonna make it tough for Josh to win this one. Steve has to decide if he likes his 5-4 spades enough. Yeah, ganja. There's worths to try to crack aces with, and Jack 8. Cameron, was Robbie suited there with that Jack 8? I believe he was. I think he had Jack 8 of hearts.
The last hand?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he had hearts, yeah. That's why you raise, because the
Right.
hearts.
All right, Michael's king high is leading the way. 0 chance he knows that.
Well, we know that. We have the cheat sheet right in front of us.
Uh-oh, Steve done hit a 4.
Uh-huh. And a check mark, too.
He'll win the
No,
hand
but-
as long
but
as he
not-
don't fold.
But not a safe check mark, though. 'Cause, I mean,
No.
well, check down.
Check down, yeah.
That's one of those hands anybody bets they fold.
Damn, I was ahead all this time.
Yeah, the dawning moment of realization. I was ahead the
Yeah.
whole time. I'm like, yeah, buddy, you were. 0 chance you could have known that, though, so don't beat yourself up over it.
Here's another one, Matt, for you.
It's not like Phil Ivey folding the ace-high flush that one time.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He's never going to live that down if he lives to be 100. It was day 6. Give the guy a break.
Can you relate to this joke here? The hardest part of parenting is finding your own special snacks that nobody else in the house likes. Can you relate to that?
No, because I'm 6'5" and study martial arts, and it's common knowledge that if you take my food, there's going to be a fight.
Even in the house?
Yes. Don't touch my food ever. I get anybody whatever they want. I said, but this is mine. Don't touch it. And not for nothing, but you should leave comedy to the experts.
They ain't my jokes.
Like Jimmy Schubert, who's
Yeah.
coming
That's
here
right.
to PBKC live at the Paddock Restaurant on Friday, June 3rd. He was a finalist on NBC's Last Comic Standing and was the closing act on Dave Attell's Comedy Underground tour on Comedy Central. He's also just wrapped post-production on his brand new hour special entitled Zero Tolerance. For tickets, head on over to pbkclub.com or call 561-683-2222, extension 140.
Double deuce, double deuce.
Stevie B says, at Tall Josh, big weekend of poker for you. Why? What are you doing, boss? And by extension, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Because that's usually how it ends. said, I'm not on tomorrow's show yet. We'll see how it goes. All right, Robbie's going to raise it to 30 with Queen Jack offsuit, but King Queen suited. Right behind him is Eric, and he's like, I'm down to 95K. Sorry, fellas, but you guys are either going to have to suck out on me or double me up. And nobody's playing yet. It's down to Robbie, who is a 12-1 underdog. But what has that ever meant in this place?
There we go.
Not much.
Nothing there.
Nothing there.
Nothing
Still
there
nothing.
either.
Out check mark.
Check
It's
mark,
dead.
it's
Yeah,
over.
7s and 4s with a king kicker. All right, so Eric is staying alive. I have to say it because I can't sing. Yes, I was either a no show or a chicken out of That Tall Josh's karaoke night that used to be a big thing. It might still be a big thing for all I know, but for some reason for weeks he was always on me to get up there and sing something. I'm like, I don't sing. Why? Why do you want this? I don't know. It's like you just think you want me to get up there and sing something, but I'm not going to get more than
Can
4
you sing?
bars into it before you're like, oh, dear God, why did I think this was a good idea? That's what I tell people when they ask if I can sing. I said, if I sing, no matter where he is on the entire face of the earth, Simon Cowell will look up and say, I thought I told him never to sing again. That's how bad it is.
Simon Cowell had a big crush on my sister on the show. I don't know if you knew this. My sister was on the first American Idol first season. Top 6.
Noise.
Yeah.
Fives.
Fifth. F-I-F.
So Brian's got a boat. Dun, 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 dun. Jim's going to need a bigger boat. Oh, and he's betting
pushing.
like he's got a boat, and he doesn't. That's I'm
Blurry.
not sure what Brian's going to do here. It's not really clear.
I hear Bats of the Bone in the speakers.
No, I mean, that riff was perfect. That when he put out that bet, and then right then, I'm like, oh,
That's why I said
Chef's-
Jim's a great player. I've been dealing with this guy for years.
it's so
Both
great.
in tournament, both in
right when he
cash.
bets, and then the riff, chef's kiss. Mwah. Oh, gorgeous. Now back to the action.
And a new dealer.
And a new dealer.
That's Sean. It is Sean. I don't think I've ever seen Sean on the stream before.
No, this might. Well, you can always tell if it's dealer's first time or not. Just watch the pitch. the first down in this game is always rough.
Yeah. Well, the cards we use up here are a little bit different from the cards we use in cash.
they're
a lot thicker.
I'd say about 3 times thicker.
Right.
I mean, last time I dealt this game, I dealt it, and when I went back downstairs, the cards felt really thin in my hand. I'm like, were they always this thin?
Yeah.
Or did I just deal that upstairs game?
Well, to be fair, these cards are actually better than the ones I had before,
Yeah.
prior to the holidays. These are much thinner than the ones we had back last year. Oh, 5th.
Yeah, well,
As
he
he
ain't gonna
raises.
he ain't gonna get 3 of them on the flop. That's for sure. Ooh, Kingas, king me.
I can see some pushing. No, he's gonna milk it.
He's just gonna milk it. Why? Your opponent is driving the action. Why would you raise
I
ever?
don't know. It's not my decision. I wouldn't do that. And Jim's in there too with Queen 10 suited.
For-
And I'll tell you what, Queen 10 suited is very dangerous here. 3 players in the hand.
Maximum pain. King 5 queen. I'm sadistic.
Ooh!
I got the king though.
Spike the set.
Don't bet ever. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know you're tempted to do it, but don't. No, bad Brian. Put the chips down. No. Bad Brian. No cookie.
Jim folds.
Well, yeah, that's that's why you don't bet. You bet 80K with only 100K behind you. You might as well have a neon sign over your head with an arrow pointing right down to your card saying, "I have a king."
Yeah.
And that's why you don't get any more chips, because you bet. Had he checked it, you know, it might have given the table the impression, okay, nobody's got a king, maybe I can suck out a card.
Exactly. Yeah, because you could probably seen Michael go probably push what even like 20,000 chips to see, put a feeler out there. You can either call that or go over the top of that.
Yeah.
I may just call that just to make him think that, you know, he's maybe ahead slightly.
And CVB says wasted opportunity. Well, you're a lot more polite about it than I was, CVB.
No, absolutely. It was a. I'm gonna be real here. It was a bad play.
Right. Because I mentioned earlier when players confront me about things I say about them on the stream. And to be fair, I might deserve some flack for that exchange. But
It's a bad play. It was a bad play.
it was a wasted opportunity.
Cost us some money,
Right.
potentially.
60 with the suited connectors, but Robbie's got a little higher suited connectors, so might be trouble for Jim. Let's see what the flop brings. A 6
two
and a
pair.
5. Wow.
Robbie does have 4 outs though.
That's why I said it might be trouble for Jim. He nails that flop hardcore. And Robbie may be tempted to stick around.
And I think he knew that. That's why he bet
right,
heavy.
because of the 6.
Right.
And possibly runner hearts. I don't think he's really worried about that right now.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yep, and you're
clap
right.
back. Clap back.
Jim-
Oh, no, Jim fights. Finish him.
Oh boy.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wow. 2 pair. Look at Jim.
Done.
Look at Jim's shock. 2 outs for Jim here. And Jim's gonna be there.
Wins. Flawless victory.
Wow.
Brutality.
I don't think Jim played that bad because he put pressure
No.
on Robbie.
Right.
Robbie stayed in the game.
Jim was behind, and then he was ahead, and then he was behind again.
If Jim goes all in as opposed to betting 70,000 on the flop, does Robbie fold that hand?
I don't think so. I think Robbie still goes, just because of his chip stack. 'Cause
Right.
He's got a lot of chips
Yeah.
to play with.
It is what it is in that situation. It wasn't played bad. It's just
No,
bad
it's just
situation.
he flopped. He was behind, but he outflopped him,
Exactly.
and then played it strong. But he just got turned. And that's what happens sometimes when you outflop your opponent.
Right.
As a great philosopher once said, to everything, turn, turn, turn. And that's what happened to Jim, yeah. All right, an all in and a call. Looks like Michael's king queen against Josh's a tray. We need an ace. We need an ace. We need an ace. No, we don't. We just need a not king or queen. Yes. Yes.
Your boy Josh,
Josh.
still alive.
Yes, he is. Napoleon Dynamite style. Yes. Says those Panthers may be down, but they're not ready to bow out just yet. All right, let's start it off with Steve this time. Jack 8 offsuits. Says no spank you. Brian fully king 4. Josh with an ace queen. Okay, Josh was kind of card dead for a little while, but it's starting to fall his way again.
Comes in waves,
75? Might be a little too aggressive, yep. And he'll pick up a small pots, but maybe that's what he wanted. Maybe he didn't want to see a flop, just wanted to pick up a round of antes and blinds. Brian's going to go first with 69. Oh, Josh folds the K9. Disrespect. Disrespect. Eric folds 10 deuce. Not disrespect.
Steve with 7s.
Hockey sticks. Like the hockey sticks in this spot. Apparently, Steve's likes them too, because he's going to raise.
He's going to call. He's going to call.
K4 suited against hockey sticks.
1 over. See what happens.
Yep.
Heads up.
Well suited and 1
Worth
over.
a shot.
Yeah, again, so much depends on chip stack. And, well, Steve is now looking at 2 overs to his 7s, but gets checked into. If he's worried about a slow play, he ain't showing it.
There you go.
Okay, I'm confused by the thing that I'm seeing.
What's that? Oh, the graphics? Yeah. Oh, we're good now.
All right.
Back to the action.
85, yeah, get rid of that. 86, just as bad. I don't know, pre-flop, I don't particularly like really any of these hands. But I should learn to let things go. I mean, a lot of people swear by AC Deucey, but I've been hurt by AC Deucey in the past. But Michael and Brian got a piece of that. Robbie let out for reasons. Another diamond that keeps Brian's flush draw alive. So
Absolutely.
He's got middle pair and a flush draw. Michael's got the ace. Robbie has hopes and dreams, I guess. I'm trying to look on the the right side here. I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay. Robbie checked. I thought Robbie went all in for a second. I was like, okay, Brian calls Robbie folds wisely. Okay,
here we
well,
go.
Brian's got outs. Any diamonds, any 7, any deuce. I'm sorry, any jack, not any deuce.
And Michael chips up there. Aces hold.
And Michael dodges all the outs. Mojo says, how far are we from the tournament table? Let's see. Well, I'm closer because we're horizontal.
Yeah. We're blocked off, though.
We're not perpendicular to the table, but there's a curtain behind us. I am about, I would say, 10 feet from the table.
A little more than that.
Through,
a little more than that.
about 4 feet and a barrier, and then 6 more feet. And then,
Right.
yeah, Ernest, he's about 13 feet away.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, why do you ask? Yeah, because with that typo, I could have taken that all kinds of ways, Mojo. How far bear you? It's all like, whoa, there's nobody bear here, right? This isn't that kind of show.
Yeah. How far are you?
All right, yeah. No, he quickly corrected it because when I looked, I was like, what?
Well, if Matt is 10 to 12 feet from the table, I'm about 14 to 15 feet from the table.
That's the thing. I haven't screamed yet. He says, when you scream, it's all like, man.
I feel like he's spying on me now.
Go to a hockey game with me someday.
Can I wear a cape too?
No, it's my thing. Somebody's already trying to steal it.
Who?
I don't know. Some chick.
Hey, Eric, what you got?
Did he put his cards in the box? No, they're in the box. Oh, Michael put them in the box. Okay. 6s versus 8s.
Catch up on the graphics here.
Yeah, graphics.
So 8 versus 6 is here.
Well,
It's
nobody
race.
flopped an 8 or a 6, so Robbie's leading. Still no 8 or 6. Yeah, the players can hear it, but not live, which is why you might hear the players saying, what are they talking about? Oh, it was that thing 15 minutes ago. Because that's what it was. We're 15 minutes behind them, what we're seeing on our screens here. All right, nobody tripped up, so Robbie's 8s are going to take this one home. The ever astute Sean Timms, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. First time I've seen him on the stream. First time for me, anyway.
He's pitching better than I did. My first time, that's for sure. I think I got in 10 hands that down.
I mean, players.
I was terrible.
You're saying the players can hear that. Well, we're on delay, so everything that's happened 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You know, so they may be able to hear us, but they will hear us react to something that happened 15 minutes
Yeah, I
ago.
understood we were getting our own broadcast room at some point.
That's still
Boss,
in the works.
hint, hint, wink, wink.
Nyuk, 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 nyuk.
Okay, I want my own trailer, my own mini fridge.
Yes, so I want my own water also, too.
I'm going to get all deep.
I'm going to require 2 bottles of water per stream.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Okay, I don't know if we're allowed to plug any types of water, but it's so I'm not going to say it, but I'm pretty sure it's that water I'm looking at right there.
I also want a Miami Heat green screen when I go on the air. Thank you.
Boo.
You mean boo?
Boo.
Miami Heat, really?
Split it. Heat, Panthers. Oh,
I'm
actually,
okay
4
with
ways. Heat, Panthers, Dolphins, Marlins.
I'm okay with that. Well, could we put the Mets instead of the Marlins?
Well, considering where we work, they'll probably work Steelers in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Just, for reasons.
Well, put it gold. Gold.
All right. Michael with ace queen. He'll fold that. Yeah, okay.
Nope, you raised that. But, ace queen, get me up there, 50K.
I almost did that not thing from Wayne's World, but I'm like,
No,
that joke might be a little too dated.
A little too dead. That's
A
what,
little bit.
30-something years now? 31 years it came out.
Hey, Wayne's World is still funny, and I will hear no argument
I
otherwise.
was never really a big fan of that movie, I have to be honest with you.
What?
And I love Mike Myers, you know that.
I'm not a violent man.
But we got all-ins here.
That
We got 3 all-ins here. Here we go. Nothing. Well, aces.
No, Michael came roaring ahead. And on the river.
Ooh, and he double eliminates Greg
Yep.
and Brian and there with ace queen.
Greg and Brian.
2 pair. Woo.
See you later. Have a good day.
Wow.
Double kill.
That's why I went down there. Why don't you go and jump in with your
jump
sound
in with the
effects, man? Come on. That's why I went dead air for a second. Good job.
Yeah. No, I was just trying to think about how could you not like that movie. Tia Carrera is Cassandra by herself. I mean, ugh. She's a babe. Swing. And we're dead. And then, let's see, what was it the great Gene Wilder said? 4 nasty, evil little children gone. 5 sweet, good little children left. Was that movie supposed to be scary? Because that movie scared the hell out of me when I was a kid.
Yeah. Down to 5 players in the tournament here.
Yep, that's what I said. 4 of them gone. 5 left. Who will be voted off the island next?
I got called dumb by my wife right now because I told my wife that I'm not sure I'll make it through the game tonight, the game 2 of the Western Conference Finals, because I'm really tired. She's like, "You're dumb." She called me old now. I'm like, I'm 42 years old. I can't be up late like I used to anymore. I value sleep. What can I tell you?
Still going to 40-plus games a year, man. I'm like the Yamir Yager of sports fans.
You are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Well, I will say this much, and I think it's really cool you do that with the Panthers. You go to all the games, season ticket holder, and the whole nine. I already said
Take it on the road.
If I lived
Once a
closer
year.
to Miami, I would be Miami Heat season ticket holder myself.
Keep telling you, man. Get
The
the
butt one?
get the train pass.
Yeah,
not the single nut back and forth tickets. They
Well,
got
the
like
problem-
like a pass.
I mean, the problem is that
the pass.
I got kids and they get homework and games are start 7:30. I won't be home till midnight. I got to work next morning at 9 and
So
it's
do
too
I.
much.
Everything you just said, I do as well.
So what you're saying? I'm making excuses.
No, I'm saying don't say it can't be done when clearly
What can be done?
it
Is I don't
can.
want to kill my night.
It is a lot of work though.
Once I think once my kids get older, maybe when I get to high school, I'll probably start doing that. I mean, my oldest one starts 4th grade next year, so I'm not too far.
It's
from
not
that.
really
Couple more
fair.
years.
I was a latchkey kid. I mean,
You a what kid?
I was a latchkey kid.
Oh, okay.
I mean, both my parents worked, and I had a key to the house, so they're like, just walk home from school, go in, don't
That's
leave.
what I did also too. Times were different in our times, right? Times were different back when.
God bless Nintendo,
Yes, right.
because that's what me and my brother did. They're like, what do we do? Nobody's home for like 5 hours. Fire up that Nintendo, man. Can't
I
nobody
get
make us
home.
do homework.
Get home when we had cable TV, watch MTV. Is that old Jackson the flop? Yes,
Yep.
it is old Jackson the flop.
And we don't know what Michael has. All right. Who's the better player? No, Josh, don't check there.
Is that Full House?
You
No,
got to
King
throw
10.
a bet out. You got to throw a bet out, man. Oh, never mind. He won. You're cool. Pay no
Jackson.
attention to the man behind the curtain. The great Oz has spoken.
Oh, is that Flower Mountain Man in the chat
Yeah.
there? Howdy, Flower Mountain Man.
I was after an old movie reference. You told me Wayne World was old. Like Wizard of Oz was 1939, buddy.
That's right. Still all-time favorite though for me though, personally. I love the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yeah, I occasionally bust it out. And it's not exactly true when I say I never sing. Because under my breath, I'll say if a player says, oh, man, that was stupid. And I'm like, if you only had a brain.
Yeah, that's right. Still a classic though, man.
All right, Battle of the Blinds going on here.
Just wait for graphics to catch up a little bit. Give us a couple seconds.
Ace, 7, 8. Looks like a 6. So 6, 7, 8, and an ace. Whatever it is, Michael likes it, and he's going after it.
Jason just said, we just ate some Cuban food. Came to check on two of the Southwark's biggest sports fans.
Yeah, speaking of
Where
which,
are they?
They had a debate of who has the better Cuban sandwiches, Miami or Tampa, on the radio. And it made me laugh. I'm like, I'm pretty sure the best Cuban sandwich is in Cuba.
Why would but even if you no, and I agree with that, but why would Tampa even be in the conversation?
Well, apparently they do. I was trying to remember what he did. They put like something else on it, like a condiment. I forget what.
I don't get it. Miami by default. I mean, they have the equity alone on the amount of Cuban places they have down here for West Palm Beach down south.
Yeah, I told Jason this story. I asked for a Cuban sandwich one time at like an authentic Cuban joint, but I don't like pickles on my sandwich. I like pickles, but I want them on the side.
And
I don't like it with a
pickles?
sandwich. So I asked for the pickle on the side. I ordered a Cuban sandwich, and I said, let me get the pickle on the side. And the guy looked at me like I was from another planet. And I'm like, is this legit an issue? I can't have the pickle on the side? I'm like, if I can't have it on the side, fine. I still want the Cuban sandwich. I'll just pick the pickle off myself when it gets here. But, you know.
Right.
I don't want the pickle on the sandwich. Sorry, you can tell we're hungry. Like,
I'm okay right now.
Jason jumps in talking about Cuban food. It made me think of wanting a Cuban sandwich.
I'm okay right now. I had pizza with my family before I got here. So by the way, shout out to my youngest son Logan. Just graduated today from preschool. Went to the ceremony today. You know, a lot of fun.
He did not graduate.
Well, it's graduation.
It's not graduation.
Whatever it is, they did a ceremony.
Graduate high school and college. That's it. Everything else, you just moved up a grade.
Hey, look, they treated it as such. They gave him a paper.
Right.
It's all matters to me. to the kids to pizza after to celebrate, and then came here. Hang out with you.
And regretted it ever since. All right, 2 kings, a queen, and an 8.
Jason says that should be the right answer, but the Cuban servers in Cuba got bad in the 60s.
Well,
How do you know this, Jason?
I was
were you
gonna
there in the
say,
60s?
yeah.
Were you there, Jason, in the 60s? You old? No, I was kidding. You're younger than I am, buddy. What are you talking about?
I would just say, how would he know because of the embargo? But you
True.
know.
That too.
I don't think a lot of catering boats got through.
I'll tell you right now. Right now, I'm craving some Cuban coffee, though. I'll tell you that.
Why? Thought you said you had to get up and come back to work tomorrow morning, and so do I. Last thing I want is Cuban coffee.
Well, not right. I mean,
I'll
obviously.
be up till 4 in the morning.
Yeah. My best friend makes the best Cuban coffee ever. Let me go to his house.
Like if I could have some handy, and I'll just put it like
Right.
in the Keurig or something. Slam it before I go out the door tomorrow morning. Then I'll be good. And it's all in
Only for who?
with Eric's KJ.
Oh, fold by Josh. Your
Oh,
boy.
Robbie,
Your boy.
King
your
10
boy.
I don't know.
Was
I
that a
was gonna
call?
say
Did he get a call?
Yeah, Robbie called.
Oh, Robbie called
I'm
with
like,
a
I
king
don't know if he
10.
can pull that king 10 suited. Robbie needs clubs or 10s to pull this off.
Oh.
And it looks like, is that a 9 or a 10?
It's a draw there. Doesn't it
It's a
draw?
9, yep. Robbie needs a 10 and does not get it. It is 6s with king, queen, jack.
Yuck.
So Eric's going to hang on.
So 140 there.
And double up off of Robbie.
140, 130.
To be fair, that's a tough fold with a short stack with that
And your heads
with
up.
that hand.
And your heads up too. You have the chips and your heads up.
Yeah.
Take a stab. Why not?
Yeah, it just kind of stings when you lose like that. You lose by 1 card. It's kind of like giving up the game-winning goal with 3 seconds left. It's just rips the soul right out of you. But perhaps Jason's correct about Cuba not having.
I
the best
will
Cuban
take his
sandwiches
word for it
because Italy doesn't have the best pizza.
It doesn't?
I've had the best pizza in the world,
Where?
and it can be found
Not in Florida.
at Lou Minaldi's in downtown Chicago on Randolph Street.
Where's this at?
Lou Minaldi's on Randolph Street in downtown Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. Okay.
Chicago.
Do they do deep dish?
Yes, the best in the world. Somebody told me that, and I went in and I said, somebody told me you guys have the best pizza in the world. Now, that's a bold claim. And the girl behind the counter pointed to a trophy case that had the Food Network World Pizza Championship trophy, and she goes, what do you think? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I withdraw the question. I was like, they busted out hardware on my skeptical self. Josh is going to let go of that A7. Josh is being very patient. He's kind of hovering around that 200K mark all game.
It took a lot of work to get those chips.
Yep.
He's one that's losing left for nothing. Look at 10-9, 10-9.
10-9, but Michael's free rolling with hearts.
This might get...
It could get sticky.
We'll see.
And on the flop, there
right,
are...
he's no
nope,
stick.
it's done. The only way to win this is to bet him out.
I can see Michael on top.
Yeah, and there's zero chance Michael folds there.
Yeah.
And nothing there. Now Robbie's got to think. Yeah, he snap called me last time, so this time another diamond and another 8.
Now, can you
there's
actually
room
represent
to bet,
8 set of 8s, though?
right.
You can rep 8s.
There's room to bet somebody out.
You can also rep diamonds, too, if you wanted to.
Calls, nope.
Yep, chop
just
it up.
a call.
Chop it up.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Oh, sorry, I think it's funny.
Yeah, wrong red cards there. Michael's probably like, why couldn't they be hearts?
Another one why I go dead air because I know you're going to say it.
Yep.
Chopper! Skylar. By the way, shout out to our production crew today. We got Brent. We got Gene. We got Skylar. Skylar Will, y'all.
Yeah, don't do that again.
Why? Why?
Oh, wait, hang on. I said it wrong. I should have said it rock style. 2 things. 1, don't ever do that again, jabroni. And 2, I even forgot what the 2 was when he told Mankind that, but the first thing is, don't ever do that again, jabroni.
Do you like pie? Ace Jack for Robbie here. Raises 50K.
Son, if I ever met, I haven't met The Rock. I said, but if I ever met The Rock, I would just have to ask him. I said, dude, what is a jabroni? I have to know.
Well, for starters, I will say this right now. He didn't start. He wasn't the one that started that, originated that, for the record. That's been a wrestling term for years. He did popularize it, though.
Right. And I have no idea what it means. That's why I would ask him. I
It
said,
means,
you have to tell me. What does it mean?
Who's there trolling you on the chat there about the Panthers
I don't know.
and about to piss you off?
I don't know.
Ignore
I don't care.
those
cares?
souls of the wicked, Matt. We don't need that.
Yeah, whatever.
Someone's trolling Matt in the chat about the Panthers.
Have they been on an NHL roster? Do they have a number given to them by their team? No. Come back when you got one. All right, back to the action. And, wow, Josh has already won. Which is weird. Only 3 cards are out. But Josh has the check mark already for reasons. Even though Steve has pocket 4s and can catch a 4. So, yeah, I'm confused by that. So Josh is going to make it 100 to go with his queens. Yeah, what?
Mm-hmm. It's a Jay Giles band, centerfold. You can play in the background if you don't know if you heard it.
Oh, okay. All right, we got Miss Ashley coming in. Not Ashley the Destroyer. I guess this is the nice Ashley?
Wait.
Okay. At least according to the players.
There's more than one nice Ashley who works here.
No, I said there's nice Ashley, and then there's Ashley the Destroyer. This
Actually,
is not Ashley the Destroyer.
all the Ashleys I know that work here are very nice. All of them are.
But one of them decimates a final table inside of 30 minutes.
Is that tall Ashley?
Yes.
Oh,
Ashley the
okay.
Destroyer. I said, this is not Ashley the Destroyer. This is the other Ashley, the nice Ashley. Steve with 4s again? Okay, I call shenanigans. And to the flop they go. All right, Steve's leading with his 4s. Eric needs an ace, a queen, running diamonds. But nope, will not play along. 15, 30, 30 the blinds now, and I mentioned before about that rising pressure. Short stacks are going to have to get a little bolder, a little riskier.
Just a bit,
if they're going to stay in the game. Otherwise, get blinded, son. Michael's going to push a big raise out there with ace-5 offsuit. Queen deuce says, see you later. Josh with suited ace-5, but that bet's too big for him to play. It'll put a lot of his chips at risk. All right, Eric shoves. We couldn't see his cards, but now we can. It's Queen Jack versus ace-5. And wow, the flop missed everybody. Still missing everybody. Ace high is winning.
That's a win there. That's
Yeah, and Josh said I had ace-5 suited. I'm like, it would have been a chop, but. And Josh went from the smallest stack with a dream and a prayer and a well-wish for our hockey team, and he's in the top 4.
Right.
Tell me karma's not a thing. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Tell me about it. Yeah, absolutely. You're right.
I don't feel like ripping off Steven Crowder, but, putting that sign out there. Karma is not a thing. Or karma is a thing. Change my mind.
Down to four players now.
Yep. With suited 69. Nice. Robbie taking that down.
96. It's a good year.
Almost.
I think I started high school. I think I started junior year of high school year.
One series short.
You were in college at that point, right? 96? You were in college.
Yep. I was a Panther a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, it was just it wasn't just fandom. I was a UW Milwaukee Panther.
So it was destined, always destined.
Before that, I was a PBKC Panther. That's back when we had Bruce Pearl as a basketball coach, and nobody knew who the hell he was.
Mm-hmm.
And little old UWM was in back-to-back Sweet 16s. Then they knew who he was, and then he chased the money to the SEC.
Yeah.
I don't think you do, dude.
He does have 7 outs there, Steve.
Yeah.
See Robbie applying pressure.
Yep. Steve's got to decide if he likes that draw enough to chase it for 100K. And says, you know what? Nah.
Hey, we tied. We tied. It's okay. We tied.
If you tied, why do you have all the chips?
It's been a long day.
Hashtag just saying.
Just saying.
Because that's what I would have said if I was Steve. Right, and Robbie said, we tied. I'm like, okay, give me half the chips then if we tied. Ooh, and taking a walk on your button. Yeah. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pulls off. Or if it works out for him. 65? Sheesh. I never worked for so little. Except once. That was a very noble cause. K-Trey suited for Josh. Does he defend his big blind for another 35K? Nah. And once again, we don't know what Robbie had, so. Yeah, Josh's stack versus Robbie's stack. I can't blame Josh for not calling there because anything you
Gotta
do
play it
call
safe, man.
anything you do call with, you have to be comfortable going all in with.
Yeah,
because essentially, that's what Robbie's going to make you do.
Yeah, you pretty much priced in at that point.
Yeah. So if it was King Jack suited, well, I might feel differently. But K3 suited, nah. You can let that go. right, ace. I mean, three-handed, a suited ace is pretty strong. And so Josh should be able to call this. He does more than that. He raises with it. Robbie lets go with a 7-tray suited.
If he's raising with this, he's priced in this point.
Yes.
You got to be priced in this point.
He's going to the max.
You're all in.
With this.
If he gets a flop, okay.
But
yeah.
Steve does not call.
If someone's calling that bet, he's all in next going forward.
The next move is all in.
You got to know that you're on the gas at that point.
Like, even if he hit nothing but air on the flop.
You're priced in.
The next move is all in.
Yeah.
All right, four-handed, and Steve's going to be up first. Ooh. Josh has got a pair of snowmen. Willie, raise the blind. If he folds right here, I would have to say he's out of his mind. Okay, I can sing a little bit.
You do sing.
All the dads right now are like, yes! We've all had to sit through that damn movie. So they know all the songs. So it's Robbie's ace-queen against Josh's snowman. Oh, Josh, I want you to hit a snowman. Again, I know I'm supposed to be impartial. Josh, if you can't shove with eights, bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Come on. Do it. Do it. He did not do it.
Get in the chopper.
He didn't do it.
That was the bold move you were supposed to do. That's the we're down by a goal. Pull the goalie. Go for it.
Yeah.
And given Robbie's range, it's entirely possible he had a higher pocket pair than eights, but four-handed. What are you waiting on? It's highly unlikely you're going to do better than that anytime soon. And here's Steve with ace-queen suited. Up, we're playing for all the chips, boys. And Robbie's like, wait a minute, you weren't supposed to do that. Start speaking in meme speak. Michael and Robbie were like, that wasn't very cash money of you. All right, Robbie's first with queen 8 suited. I'm sorry, he folded? Check out this battle of the blinds. 5-3 offsuit. That's if Steve calls.
Yep.
Against ducks.
Someone call Schmergel.
Uh-oh. Steffi Mo, you're on. Shove, 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 shove. Do it, do it, do it now, do it now.
Oh, he's doing it.
Yes, do it.
You know, if Schmergel, if he wins his hand and holds up, she's going to use this against me.
And look at Josh.
Do it. Do it. Call me, I'm here. Call me. I'm here. Call me, do it. I'm here. Call me.
Does he call 5-3s? No.
No,
way.
there's no way. There's zero chance at all he calls that. None.
Why did you raise in the first place beyond me?
To try to buy it.
It's a steal.
To try to knock him off the big blind. I mean, nobody else was in the hand. An ante and a big blind. You're basically 4x what you have in there, so why not try to steal it? Only, whoops, he woke up with pocket pair. Dun, dun, dun. You know what? No comment. If I comment on what Robbie just said, I'll only get in trouble.
Yep, exactly.
So I'm going to let that one go. 15 minutes ago. All right. Robbie's like, can I play with 7-5 suited? Robbie's got a hell of a range.
He does.
So there's not a lot he's going to let go. And
Ooh.
as an opponent, it makes it really difficult to put him on a hand.
Right.
Really hard.
And I really believe it's by design. It really is.
Yeah. Now, even though Michael has the better hand, Robbie actually has the higher percentage just because of the
Draws.
ungodly amount of outs he has. He basically has half the deck. Any 4, any 9, any spade.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of cards Michael can catch to improve on his hand. And with the bigger bet and the draw, Robbie pushes him off of that hand. Well, it depends on what you mean by ahead there, Michael. He's saying he believes he was ahead. I'm like, strictly in terms of your best 5-card hand versus what was out there, yes,
Right.
you were ahead. But percentage-wise, no, you were not ahead. It was just south of a coin flip. Again, range. Robbie limps into the big blind with 5 deuce offsuit. Michael with ace queen. He could have decimated him there, but he didn't. He just checked. And, ooh, perhaps showing a little mercy can be a good thing. Because Michael checked again. It might be difficult for Robbie to put him on an ace. And then Robbie threw out a bet. Snap call.
Exactly.
But the river is a 6.
6 of hearts.
So, yeah, Robbie flopped a piece of that.
Mm-hmm.
But he did not get enough.
Ace. Michael get a check mark. Michael in the hand.
And Robbie seems genuinely surprised to see that ace. Even if I didn't see the hand, I wouldn't have been surprised at all by how quickly he snap called that bet Robbie threw out there. I'm like, I wouldn't have been surprised to see an ace, even a tiny bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, Robbie, you have more chips than he does, and he's trying to chip up. So yes, he laid a trap. It didn't work, but you can't fault a guy for trying. All right, we're going to kick things off with Josh this time, who's got an AK.
Uh-oh.
He's not suited.
This could get frisky. This could be a hand he goes all in with.
Yeah, it's like it's
you
an
may,
ace
not,
king.
you may not get a better hand than this
It's
going four-handed.
Yeah, this is tough. But
He's going to raise here probably, which he does.
He folded 8s before, so it's
Setting the table here. So you get one player to
very
bite.
limited range.
You once want to bite here a little bit.
Right. It's
Oh, he's in.
and I don't think 75 because the big blind is 30. So
That's not big. That big
yeah,
raise.
it's a 2.5x.
Yeah, correct.
But when you get a hand like that and you do what he did, somebody else has to at least have a little something, and really nobody else had anything. All right, Robbie with queen 4 offsuit. He's going to let it go. Michael's got ace 8 suited, so he might limp and play along. Or he might do that. 80 to play. Steve's got jack 6 in the small blinds. Josh has got queen deuce offsuit. I can't. And if he folded 8s in the big blind, can't see him defending queen deuce.
Jack 9 suited Steve folds there. Interesting.
King 7 suited. It's not great, but nobody's raised yet, so.
Jack 9 suited, though, in final table is pretty four-handed.
10-3 offsuit. Does Robbie try to make a move here?
His range is wide, as we said.
I know, but 10-3 offsuit. And Josh's range has not been wide.
Yeah,
so
he can't be.
he'd make himself really vulnerable with a raise there.
Well, Josh just spiked a 7 there.
He's got the best of that.
But Robbie didn't drop
On the
swap a
turn,
draw.
Queen. Okay, that
Josh
kills.
still ahead, but Robbie still has 7 outs.
But he'll bet. Yeah, he bet when Josh checked the queen. So Josh smelled queen and insta-mucked. All right, Josh, not a big fan of Douglas Adams, apparently. Folding 4 deuce. 42 is not the answer for him. Ew.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh. That's what I have to say about that flop. Ooh.
Ooh.
Just for funsies, put a 5 out, Ashley. Nope. You can't continuously check and try to see cards with Robbie in the hand. You can't do it. It's impossible.
It's by design. He's chip leader, 1.1 million
Right, if
chips
you
now.
check too many times, he's going to bet you off the hand.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you don't have to play, like, overly aggressive with him. But you can't check, 3 times. or limp and then check twice. It's just not going to happen. All right, we don't know what Michael has, but we know Steve has nada. Well, turn to 7, and Michael's going to bet into him. I mean, how much do you like middle pair there, Steve? Do you like it enough to call him in bet?
What you got, Michael?
Yeah, we don't know. His cards are in the box, to be fair.
Oh, he did his job. He did his job.
All right. He'll see that min bet, try to improve his hand a bit, which, ooh, he does not. He now has 3rd pair. And Michael checks to him, and that's, unless he's slow playing, that was not a good move. But he'll call that bet, and, oh, they both had a 7, but the kicker, Michael's 10 kicker, gives him the pot. All right. Still 4-handed. We got Robbie. First acts. It's Josh's big blind. Robbie's got 9-7. Oog. All right, Michael makes it 70, and Josh wakes up to 7-4 offsuit. And like they say in Canada, peace out. All right, battle of the blinds now. Josh is ace-8s.
Robbie What's Robbie got?
versus Robbie's mystery hand.
All black. For now.
All right, Josh is going to throw out a little 2.5x. And no spank you. All right, once again, Josh is throwing out that 75K bet with ace rag. And once again, nobody's biting.
And we move.
All right, Robbie with the mystery hand again. That mystery hand is strong.
Yeah, he did his job. He's in the box. I mean, that's a little glitch. But the mystery hand won, though.
And it appears we've gotten into a pattern here. Raise to 75, full, 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 full. Fortunately, I know just what can solve that. The blind's going up. All right, Robbie under the gun with 8-4 suited. He's not going to play it. Haven't seen him fold a lot of suited hands, but that was one. Michael's got trays. He'll limp with trays. Okay, there we go. King 10 for Steve. He's all in for 175K. Josh with a suited queen 5. Yeah, that's a bit much. So it's a coin flip. All right, they're gonna play it.
There you go.
King 10 versus trays. And nope, still nope.
I need a deuce, though.
And a 10. And says, no, it is not yet my time. Steve staying alive. Steve still the lowest chip stack on the table. He's got about 420. All right. And wow, first time we've seen VPIP tonight. And surprising no one, Michael and Robbie close to it. The top.
Yep.
Michael with a slight lead over Robbie, but it's very close. All right, folding, and Josh has 69, dude. Whoa.
96.
No, it doesn't lend itself to the references the same way 69 does. Of course, Robbie flopped a monster of a 3 and is now firmly in command of this hand. Assuming, of course, one of Michael's mystery cards isn't an ace. Turn card, a 4. So Robbie's got 2 pair with an ace. His kicker is now inconsequential. But we still don't know what Michael has. Does he have the ace? Possibly an overpair?
seeing more and more of these
And
cards.
Robbie says, I've got 70K to come back next time. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Unfortunately, we don't know who's the. who
Yep,
Michael
he
has.
did have an ace.
Ace queen. 2 pair.
Yeah. Information can be the most expensive commodity of all.
Absolutely.
Especially in this game. Okay, Steve with 5s under the gun. Not too shabby.
He's been really quiet last couple hands.
Well, he hasn't had much to play with.
Right.
5s, on the other hand, decent. I don't know if it's 3.5x decent, but it's decent. Oh, wow, they both had a6 offsuit against the 5s. Both hold. All right. I'm going to lead it off with Josh this time, under the gun. With King Queen. Pretty strong four-handed, and he's going to raise with it, 80. Just shy of 3K, or 3X. Robbie's in with a mystery hand. Michael lays down 69. And Steve says, nah, Jack 8 ain't that much to play with. To the flop they go. Oh, and Josh flops 2 pair. And slow plays it. Don't give up on the slow play, Josh. Check it again. Don't bet. No, don't bet. Don't bet. Doggone time barrier. He can't hear me.
What does Robbie have?
Robbie, wow, he's going to call. See, that's why I didn't want Josh to bet, because if you check too many times.
Ooh, full house.
Dun, 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 dun. Robbie's going to need a bigger boat.
I don't know why Josh is milking.
I don't know. Why is he betting here? He should be checking. He should be showing weakness. Saying, I got nothing. Just try to bully me, please. So I can sucker punch the bully in the mouth.
He's on.
Oh,
in.
it's snippity
Call.
snap.
You call, of course. Full
Snippity
house.
snap.
What's Robbie? What did Robbie have?
What did he have?
Queen
King
Jack. Queen Jack. He had a queen. He had second pair.
What a fascinating comeback if this happens. It gives one hope for the future. It doesn't give everyone hope for the future, but it gives those of us whose team is down 2-0 and playing the next 2 on the road.
New dealer in.
And Josh, who came in shorthanded with nothing but a hope and a prayer, is now your chip leader. But what is the chip lead worth really before action's complete? Here at the Action Palace at PBKC.
That's right.
It's fun, but it's all right. Robbie with 9 deuce, offsuit, and he lets it go. And this time Josh has the mystery hand, but we don't get to see what it is. Indeed, legend. Wow. It was very impressive, that exchange. All right, right, Michael's going to lead it off with 8-4 of hearts. And he's like, sure, why not? It's only chips. Steve folds. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Legend. It's like, I can't put him on a king either. It's like, stop betting. Let him bet into you. Because Robbie has definitely been the more aggressive player tonight. So, yeah, I mean, if it was me, I would have checked and let Robbie drive the action. And then Tomahawk chop him on the head on the river. I get a little violent with my metaphors sometimes. Please forgive me. All right, Robbie with 10-4 against Michael's King 7. Battle of the Blinds. And looks like they'll play a friendly hand. And to the flop we go. Robbie gets a 4. He'll bet it. All right, Michael's still in it. That 5 gave Michael more outs. He can now pick up any king 7 or 6. And, well, that jack of diamonds doesn't look like a king 7 or 6. So Robbie will win this hand as long as he doesn't fold. Which he doesn't.
Got it. Appreciate it.
All right, while we have a break, let me tell you guys about Camp Rusty. It's a dog retreat right here we have at PBKC, right here on property. It's at PBKC, across the street from PBIA. It's got cozy private cabins and indoor climate-controlled rooms, play areas that include natural and synthetic grass, jungle gyms, splash pools, shade, and fans. They even have webcams, so you can watch everything and all the fun that your pet is having during their stay. Full day is only $35. A half day is $26.50. Give Camp Rusty a call at 561-640-7856 or go to camprusty.com for more information. Now back to the action. Robbie is going to call that with King 8 suited. Yes, this dealer's beard is legendary, and I will hear no disparagements otherwise. All right, to the flop we go, and let's see. Robbie got a diamond draw out of that. Michael's got the top pair, ironically.
You know, you say that though, but if the Panthers continue winning, hopefully, you know, we can probably change the narrative on that one.
Well, continue.
Well, hopefully start winning.
They have to start winning first.
It's time. It's time. It's time.
They're still on the schneid.
Yeah, currently. Puts a good juju in there. Oh, but Robbie has 13 outs, though.
13 outs.
1 card to go.
That is a lot of outs. And
card. Did he catch one? He did not catch it.
No,
13 chances, not 1 card.
Michael's all in with his 6, which gives him a full frickin' house, and Robbie's like, I can't with you right now. Just stop.
No one legend
Just
says
stop.
the dealers work on this Last Samurai 2 movie extras.
I told him, I said, that beard is awesome.
It is awesome. Absolutely.
There will never be a last samurai.
Never.
All in. Robbie's all in with his mystery hand. Oh, it's not a mystery. It's ace 8. Michael, let's go King 8, 5-3. Josh was suited Jack 9. He's like, I just got these chips. I can't do it, guy.
I just have 450. That's true.
So, Michael 6'5" goes right to the muck. Steve with 9 dues. Josh has got 9s. And if you don't at least 3x this, we're going to have words. He just 2x'd it. Okay, I got to go have words.
You stand corrected.
See, the idea is to get your opponent to risk what he considers to be a lot just to see a flop. A 2x, that's just, I mean, the point is moot now because Robbie didn't call. Because if he's not going to call 2x, he's definitely not calling 3x. But when you basically make it one big blind just to call, you open yourself up to a lot of limpers. And 9s isn't, I mean, it's strong four-handed, but it's not that strong. It's not that strong where I'd want somebody like Robbie coming along for just one big blind. If he's going to come along, I'm pay the piper.
Which Piper? Roddy Piper?
I wouldn't want to owe that guy money. All right, all in and a call. These are 8s versus Steve's King-Queen. And there's a king for Steve. Michael is down to 1 out as the 8 of hearts is gone. So an 8 of diamonds and only an 8 of diamonds.
Hey, Brian.
And, well, that's not an 8 of diamonds.
There.
8 of diamonds!
Oh, he got it!
Oh! Sickening! Oh!
One outer!
The pain! Oh!
Woo! Oh my!
Pain-gasm! Oh! Oh, folks.
Only
that are
at
tuning
the
in.
PBKC live.
If you came here for the pain, you were not disappointed. You got everything you could have wanted from this show just in that
And
hand.
again, Josh.
Just in that hand.
And Josh hanging around.
Yeah.
Just, he was, again, lowest chip stack entering the table. Got a couple hands.
Says the Panthers
hung
are
around
going to go on a run.
This
Oh.
could be a positive for you and Panthers this weekend.
Come on. Let's go. Let's get that
good juju.
That good karma. All right, now it's Robbie all in, trying to double up. Robbie, you wouldn't get Queen 3 to call you with that bet in a bar game. Well, Josh has been in the danger zone all night, and, well, after that double up, he's there. He's there again. 18 big blinds, 3-handed. And that's the thing with constantly rising blinds. If your opponents don't get you, the blinds will. Once again, Josh has Queen 3. The irony is, it's good this time, at least so far, against Robbie's Jack Deuce offsuit. Oh, but Robbie's gonna, yeah. Oh, Josh calls. What? What? He called. He called. No, he didn't call.
No, he folded.
I thought he said, I call. I was like, what? That would have been the shocker move of the tournament right there. He did not call. All right, Josh with the flat tire this time. Yeah, I can't see him calling that. Robbie, put your cards in the box, buddy.
think we're talking about chop here. Hold on.
Yeah, chopping. Well, Robbie offered a straight chop. To which Michael said, "No, I've got 1.4 million. Let's chip chop." No, 1.4 million, buddy. What do I want to do? I mean, all I want to do is zoom, and a boom, boom. Just shake your rump.
You would say that.
Well, he set me up for it. I mean,
That's
what
true.
am I supposed to
It's like
do?
an alley-oop.
Not take it? Come
Yeah,
on, man.
I agree. I agree.
CVB says play it out. Unfortunately, CVB, you're not at the table, and you don't get a vote. Nor do we.
Six scenario.
Yeah, you guys don't
actually.
want
I think Josh.
you guys don't want to hear how we'd vote.
I mean, Josh is definitely has chips to definitely justify getting at least something close to even. As you look at his chip stacks here, he has at least 600,000 here, right? Look,
Yeah, he's got more than that.
Josh, right?
Yeah, Josh does. I mean,
Robbie's
he's got
a low
like
stack now.
800,
I think Robbie's low stack now, right?
100K.
I think Robbie's a low stack now.
No, Robbie's got like
You sure of that? I haven't seen
yeah,
yellows.
he's got
in
like 4.
5, 6,
Five.
6. Michael has easily the most chips
Yeah.
on the table.
1.4
Yeah.
mil. Which is why he said if we chop, we chip chop.
I would do it. Why not?
CBB says you guys are hungry, so they chop, then you get to eat. Okay, here's the exact. Oh, I was wrong. Josh is the smallest stack, but he's like right there with Robbie.
He's not far off.
Robbie only has a tiny lead.
So that's the payouts currently. I think they're going to check in for an actual ICM,
Yeah.
which is a chip chop. So we'll see where that leads.
It would actually be about the same for Robbie. It wouldn't change much.
Right.
Josh would get a bit more money, and Michael would get a bit less.
Right.
Okay, I'm getting some weird interference.
I'm assuming they're going to read off the chip chop numbers here on the stream in a second. Unfortunately, we don't have those numbers right now, so we'll have to hit to the. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Josh is.
That's second place.
Yeah. Right, which is slightly less than Robbie, and he has
Right.
slightly less chips than Robbie, which is fair.
You're guaranteed second place money.
Yeah.
He's double on chips, bro.
Because
I
he
mean,
has. Right, I was just going to say. Robbie, this is easily the best deal you're going to get all night. I'd take it if I were you. Yeah,
they
there we
chopped
go.
it. All right, they chopped it. All right,
He's
good
like,
job.
Fine. All right, so that would appear to be it. Josh is going to go off with 2,300, Robbie 2,400.
And then I think Fire
then-
More 2,900.
2,900.
Right. Good stuff there. Good
All
final
right.
table tonight. Good final table.
And it looks like that's how the evening's going to end. There we go.
Good
A
final
little
table
technical
night, actually.
bit.
Very
Yeah,
good.
Yeah. And
Very entertaining.
oh, I'm trying to remember. You know, I could probably look it up
What's
on the intro sheets of what Josh started off with. I think it was just north of 100K.
He had, when we started, I remember
Right
this
around
too,
100,
he
a little
had
more than that.
only 8 big blinds.
8 big blinds. It had to be less than.
No, 8 big blinds. The
'Cause
second
it
hand
was,
started.
It was 5, 10, 10 when it started. So
Right,
he
but
only had
he-
8 big
no, but
blinds.
I remember
He only
saying-
about 80K.
I remember saying 8 big blinds.
Right.
I remember seeing that.
And
and
comes
saying
back and gets a big piece of
on the
chop.
fourth hand. Right.
I mean, just when you lead off with karma like that, just
And
The
maybe,
Panthers are
and
going to
may-
go on a
and
big
maybe
run.
This,
Wow.
And maybe
That's-
this bleeds into your situation. On,
if it does
on
or
Sunday,
if it doesn't,
Monday. Be
but
great.
I'm just saying, when you come in and you just come off with some karma like
Right.
that, and he's like, I'm short stacked, I'm last. What do I got to lose? Let me
Right,
throw that out
exactly,
there
yeah.
and see what happens. And he's going home with 2,300.
Yeah.
So it
He hung
worked
around,
out
he played-
great for him.
And that's one of the things where, like, I look, I'm not saying that I never want to be like a chip leader, of course, on the final table, but there is an advantage to not being a chip leader. And so you can actually somewhat widen your game to some degree,
Yeah.
where you don't have to play safe. You can play aggressive to some degree.
Exactly.
Because you have to.
Stevie B, we weren't ignoring you. The chip shop worked out to where the big
2,900.
stack for Michael was 2,900. Robbie got the second biggest piece at 2,400, and then Josh got 2,300.
Roughly, all
because they
within
were
$100.
very close in chips. Robbie
Yeah.
only had a slight lead in chips off of Josh, so that's why they were very close in
Right.
money. And Michael had a sizable lead, so that's why he got the biggest piece
Right.
at 2,900. All right, well, that's going to do it for us.
Yeah.
From PBKC for tonight. Congratulations to our winners, those who chopped our top three, Michael, Robbie, and Josh, especially Josh.
You were not shy
He's
about
the
that.
MVP of the night,
Real
no
quick,
doubt.
Before we get started, we got here. Shout out to our production team, of course.
Yes.
Brent, Gene,
We had Brent,
and
Gene, and
Skylar.
Skylar.
Our dealers came through, of course.
And the Earnestly Speaking winner is Christian. I'm Matt Fagan saying tune in tomorrow at about the same time for the final table of I believe it's our bounty tournament.
Yes.
Yes.
$250 buy-in.
$250 buy-in and $50 bounties
Correct.
for each player you eliminate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's there's always action on that. You thought there was action here.
It's going to be an all-female broadcast.